this English dialer step-by-step platform presentation. As you can see above, we're going to just jump right into it. The website will be sent to you as an email, but it is dialer12.inexusdialer.com. You will have your username, which we have defaulted to be the domain, your email domain. So that is the stuff before the @ symbol, excluding any special symbols. And then your password you will have in your email as well. Once you log in, this is going to be the platform. You will have less buttons. You will only have agent, search, and sign out. So the one that you will need to log into every time you are ready to dial is agents. Then you're going to have a couple of campaigns. We will email blast what campaign we're going to be on for what specific time and which one each individual one means and represents. For the most part, we never use hot leads. That campaign is inaccurate. There's nothing ever coming in. The second one is outbound, inbound, which is a list that we have of numbers, which we are trying to sort through. It's English and Spanish. Majority, I would say 80% English. And then English press one, which is the press ones. To explain a little bit about the press one is that there is a voice broadcaster, which means that the person answers the phone, that multiple phones ring, and as soon as the person answers the phone, it has a script. The script goes something like, "Hi, did you know it is open enrollment season? Did you know that if you fail to apply before January 31st, you are subject to a $695 fine or more? If you are interested in getting a free quote or interested in getting more information, press 1." Now, that is the most effective one to enter into. We are still deciding the hours we're going to run the press ones, but we need to make sure we have a lot of people confirmed. The reason this is because it dials hundreds of numbers a minute. So when you are on, we need to have as many people live as possible because the system itself distributes the incoming press ones to everyone on. Now, when everyone is on with the client, it stores the other ones and emails them to us or puts them on hold. Excuse me, it doesn't email it. It puts them on hold, and you would see it on the bottom right hand that as soon as the first person hangs up, there's a hold call that you either call back or they're on hold listening to music. So to give you information, you click English, press 1, or if you speak Spanish, Spanish, press 1. Then you select continue. Now you are on the actual dialer. Right here, it'll show you all the callbacks you have for today. There, it'll show you all the callbacks forever. And then expired is all the ones that you missed. So once you're here, the first thing you need to do is go to extension properties. We need to make sure that your computer is converted into a phone. That means that all you have to do is connect a headset so that your computer is able to call out and you don't need to use a separate device. In order to assure that, you need to make sure your default is set like this. You need to make sure you click use web phone. Done. Once you're done with that, it's set every single time you come in. You don't ever have to do that again. So now you go into connect extension, which means, hey, computer, you're now a phone. Let me confirm that you connect so that way I could start calling and receiving calls. Automatically, it'll ask you, do you want to be able to use the microphone? You need to click allow. That way you not only hear, but you also can speak to the person. Now, when we are at this phase, it's very simple. You need to click start calling. Right now, I have it off, the predictive dialing off, which is the press 1 is off for the sake of the presentation because I'm not, it will literally be running. It is currently 8:03 a.m. and it is Black Friday. So we have it off right now. We do plan on turning it on today, sometime later on, but that's besides the point. For the sake of the presentation, when you click start calling, all it is doing is the globe comes up and the telephone. It is searching for a lead. What does this mean, Melissa? It is searching for a number to call right now. That's the default. Now, when you guys are on predictive dialing, it is going to have the globe and it's going to have a telephone. It's going to continue to spin and spin and spin until a live person press once. Then, when a live person immediately press once, you say, "Hi, my name is so-and-so, Melissa. I am," and the most effective way to say it in English is an Obamacare representative. In Spanish is I am a healthcare representative. You can interchange them. Hi, my name is Melissa. I'm a healthcare representative. We're calling everyone in Florida or Texas. Just look at the thing. We're either doing Florida or Texas. We're calling everyone in Florida to give a live free quote for what their health insurance would cost for 2016. Do you have a minute and are you interested in getting one? No obligation required. Then you would go into your ACA platform, which is a separate video that you guys have, lionsheart.acaexpress.com, and you go to quick quote, have those open. That way when you say, do you have a minute, you have the two platforms open, and you just need to ask the 3 questions before you get it. So go back to dialer. I clicked administrator, that's default. Now, as you see, it still says start calling. I haven't set it up, it's not on, so I haven't fetched anyone. Now, when you are ready to stop, or you need to go take a bathroom break or take lunch, what you need to do is you need to stop calling. If not, it'll continue to call. When you exit, don't just exit the page. You need to click sign out, because it times how long you were in, and it times how long it takes you to convert a lead to an actual client. So you would go sign out. Now, if you give me a minute, I'm actually going to pause this presentation, and then I'm going to start it once I actually have the screen up so you guys see how the actual client list comes up. Okay, guys, welcome back. Let me just confirm. We already connected our extension. Now, this is how the lead will pop up as soon as somebody answers the phone and press once. So how you would say is, hi, my name is Melissa. I'm an Obamacare representative. Thank you for selecting some more information. I want to confirm your zip code is 32246. Okay, perfect. And to whom do I have the pleasure of speaking with? If they say the name, you already have the age. If it's somebody else, edit their name. Okay, Jessica Nunez. Let me just confirm. You're still 30, or did I miss a birthday? Confirm. Their age is right there, located right next to where I'm highlighting. So I would copy this. After confirm the zip code, I'll come back in here. Paste it. 30 years old. Perfect. Okay, Jessica, is there anybody in the house who needs coverage? Anyone else? You add the people. And Jessica, how old are they? Okay, you have a 5-year-old? Perfect. I have a little one too. Do they need healthcare insurance, or do you guys get it through another means, like employee, or do you get it through Medicaid? Okay, you have Medicaid, they have Medicaid. Okay, perfect. You undo it. If there's someone out there in the building that in the house that has Medicare, you undo the check mark because you don't need it. Then if there's somebody who is employed and doesn't need health insurance, you check it off. Okay, my last thing that I have is that I see you declared $17,000 recently in the tax return. Now, I need to know how much did you and the other person that lives in the house, is there anyone else that lives in the house that declares income, so that I can give you your free quote? Okay, perfect. Total you guys made, it will declare this year is $35,000. Okay, so I go to metals, and I look. Okay, Jessica, I have a couple of plans that are available for you. I'm going to explain to you there's 2 different types of plans. One is bronze, which is cheaper monthly, but more out of pocket in the event that something occurs. And the other one is silver, which is a little bit more out of pocket monthly. However, it is more beneficial because if something occurs, you don't have to pay anything extra. Now, first and foremost, I want to say congratulations. Because of your income, the government has agreed to pay $332.57 a month of your monthly statement. That means that you will be responsible to pay depending on which plan you select. Now, the Coventry one, bronze, I'm going to explain to you this one. This is the one that I told you is less monthly, but more in the event something occurs. For example, this plan is $111.91 a month for the 2 people you have in the household that need coverage. So $111.91. Now, your doctor's visit will cost you $15, but if you go in the event you need to go to a specialist, you need generic medicine, or you need banned drugs, you will have to pay the entire amount of money, the entire cost out of pocket. Coverage Year 1 will not pay anything until you pay $6,850 per person. Now, I'm telling you this plan first, not because I recommend it. I'm letting you know because it is cheaper monthly, $111.91. Now, I'm going to show you Coventry, another plan, and look, it has a star because it's the favorite. It's also with Coventry 1, and it's a little bit more expensive, but going to the doctors is $5. Notice how I didn't say the cost first. I'm letting them know the perks. Going to the doctors is $5. Going to the specialist is $45. Generic drugs, which is, and you explain the difference between Tylenol and CVS, or the difference between a generic, they more than likely, if they have prescription drugs, they know if it's generic or brand. You just say generic drugs, regardless of the cost, you only have to pay $10. Brand drug, regardless of the cost, you only have to pay $30. I'm sorry about that. So generic, you only have to pay $10. Brand, you only have to pay $30. Deductible, in the event that you have to do a special surgery, a special something, your deductible is $1,000 per person. Now, did you remember that the other one that was cheaper was $6,850 and it didn't include specialist, generic, or brand? The great thing about this one is that it is $197.28 a month. That's actually your responsibility to pay. The other portion, which is the $332.57, is being paid by the government monthly. So you're responsible to pay $197.28 to cover the two people that need health insurance coverage in that area. So in your zip code. So when you pay this $197.28 a month, you have access to all of the perks like doctor's visits, specialist visits, generic medicine, and brand medicine. What do you think? Which one does this work for you? If they say yes, I want to select the bronze or the silver, you select it, continue. And if you need more information on that, I'm going to need you to go to the ACA Express platform to enroll someone. Once you finish the call with them, you scroll down and you select final. Now, there are dispositions. We listen to every single call. 100% of the calls are being listened to. We need to make sure we disposition them correctly. Failure to do so will result first in a warning, and second, then you are taken off of the list. You will not be able to use the dialer platform. This is because of the cost that it cost us to be able to have this up and running. So we need to assure that we are actually dispositioning things correctly, and we can see how productive this dialer platform really is. So disposition is, did they enroll? Are they not interested? Did they tell you to call back? Do they say do not call? Is it an answering machine? Wrong number and not eligible. Take note. If they say something like, I don't know why you're calling my phone, blah, 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 even though they were the ones who selected one, remember that they're not talking about you as a person. They may be angry for X, Y, and Z reasons. They may be stressed for X, Y, and Z reasons. Or they may just, all in all, just not want to hear anything and they just want to chew you up because of whatever reason they want to. It has nothing to do. If you hear it getting elevated, like, oh, I don't know why you're calling me. I just pressed 1 to let you know I don't want to hear it anymore, blah, blah, blah. Immediately just right here, hang up. Hang up and just put do not call. We'll never call them again. You take it off. You continue moving. About 50% of the people will be happy and give free quotes. I would say about 70% of the people would love to get a free quote. From those 70%, you give a free quote, 50% will actually enroll. And that other 30% will just not want to hear it. They either politely decline by pressing 2 before even being transferred to you, or they'll be transferred to you, say something mean, negative, or to be removed. And all you do is you immediately hang up. You do not have to listen to what they have to say. You click do not call back, do not call, and you're done. You will not be using answering machine because, as I told you, it's be press ones. So there'll be live feedback. Now, if you're calling out one by one, which you could do throughout the day, you will have to select answering machine if you do run into an answering machine. And in that event, you'll have the lead pop up first. Then you click make call. Then you wait. As soon as somebody answers, you speak. If they don't answer it, you hang up and you select whatever disposition. Wrong number is only going to be used if you're doing outbound call. In the event there's a wrong number, which means the number is disconnected. Not eligible is somebody who because of money, finances, is not eligible because they are below the poverty line. The system will tell you over here at ACA Express, under income, when you actually do the income, a red little pop-up will pop up and it will say they are below the poverty line right here. For example, the applicant has income below the federal poverty level and is not eligible for a subsidy. So in that event, what I would recommend you do is you put not eligible and you give them the DCF hotline, which is the Department of Children and Families. If they have kids, they'll be able to get insurance through Medicaid. If they do not, unfortunately, unless they make $12,000 or they declare $12,000, which some of them declare less because they're self-employed, you educate them about if they declare $12,000, they'll have eligibility to get health insurance. If they do not, then they will not be able to get health insurance because they do not make enough money. DCF hotline number is 866-762-2237. That is 866-762-2237. Only give that in the event that they have children and they are below the poverty level. So if they say, okay, well, I'm interested, I don't have my social, like I explained to you in the other video, I don't have my social security, blah, 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 all this other stuff that they don't have, or so on and so forth. You fill out as much information as you can on the actual ACA Express platform, and then you put call back in the notes. Call back, missing husband, social security, whatever. Just write whatever note that you need so that you remember. Now, to tell you $15.30 an hour, you could click there automatically. If they say, oh, anytime in the morning, anytime at night, in a week, or schedule, this is the one I usually use, schedule, because I specifically could schedule on the particular day at the particular time. So they tell you next Monday at 3 o'clock p.m., you just click submit and you're done. It'll start doing this until someone again presses 1. If you're on the Press 1 platform, if you're not on the Press 1 platform and you're calling one at a time, you'll be popped up right here. You have all the information, then all you have to do is click make call because you're calling one by one. It's going to start ringing in your ear. And we're going to hang up because of the time. Saturdays is right now on a holiday wouldn't be a good idea. But it dials. And if it's a voicemail, you have to select voicemail. You have to go to final. If it's not a voicemail, disposition it correctly. For the sake, we'll just put answering machine so we could call them back. Submit. Thank you again for being able to listen to this platform. It is very quick to use, easy to use. Right now, we are on the outbound campaign, which is the one you will be on. Should you want to call throughout the day when the dialer isn't on, so you go to agent outbound inbound, which is to dial one by one, and the globe is moving when it's fetching a lead for you to make the call on the left-hand side like I showed you, and the hang-up is also on the left-hand side. Press 1. The globe is moving until somebody actually press 1, then you have a live representative. They both look the same. The only difference is, depending on the campaign that you're on, you will see the globe moving for different reasons. So start calling, and you could also confirm it's starting to call. This is actually the campaign. If it fetches a lead, that's outbound, so it'll do it one at a time. If it is press 1, it'll it'll move until there's a live person on the phone, in which case you will immediately go into your script. We want to thank you for being a part of our platform. We want to thank you for helping us achieve this wonderful goal we have of 5,000 to 7,000 policies of healthcare insurance enrolled for 2016. If you have any questions, please email us at lhcoverage@gmail.com, lhcoverage@gmail.com. If you need us immediately, you can feel free to text us on our cell phone number, or you can feel free to call us at the phone number that we have provided. We are very good at being able to get back to us quickly and immediately. Thank you again, and we hope you have a wonderful day. God bless.